Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and accepting your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's really going to help with your online presence and getting more of those organic leads. That way you don't have to rely on referrals or paid lead services like Angie's and Home Advisor. Nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized. Okay, so here we are on your website. You have a fun little logo. You have a click to call, which is awesome, and a form submit right as soon as they land on your page. So that's awesome. You want to make it as easy as possible for your customers. I noticed that you have separate pages for each of your services, which is awesome, but you want to make sure that all of these pages have their own original content and that they're all focused on their own unique local based keywords. If you do duplicated content or you try and rank the same keyword on multiple pages, you will get penalized from Google. Okay. So here we're talking about Fox cities and waterproofing. So this is good. But this is not an exact match keyword. You need to use exact match local keywords. Um, that way you can actually be found. And those keywords do need to be duplicated about 3 times. You don't want too many duplications, but you do need the duplication for those keywords to get picked up. And the only thing I really see any information on your homepage about is the waterproofing. And I get that's your brand and all of that, but your homepage is supposed to be the strongest page on your website. So it really should be a summary of each of these different services so that you can target some of those keywords for your homepage. Until I was actually going through your website, I didn't even realize that you did some of these services. So it is really important content-wise. Google does not rank your website based on appearance. It is all based on content, and content is key. You need a ton of it. Your homepage needs a minimum of 1,500 words of content or more, which is 250 words for every keyword you want to target. And if your competitors have more content, you need more content than they have. So it is going to be really important to add additional content and rework your content to go after those local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for in Appleton for your services, or Fox Cities for your services. Now, your homepage and all your service pages needs to be based on this same location. You don't want to try and throw a bunch of other location keywords on those pages. If you're servicing multiple areas, which it looks like you are, you need to have separate service area pages. Those would be like mini home pages with summaries of your services, but targeting the keywords that are specific for your services in that city. So you would have a page for Green Bay and all your services using Green Bay keywords. Same thing for Appleton, Fox Cities, Wapaka, whatever towns you're servicing. So that is going to be important if you want to be found organically in each of those communities. So now if we look at water damage restoration in Appleton, your top competitor is Midwest Restoration. Now, they have services you don't, you have services they don't, but it's a good comparison as far as water damage goes. They do have the separate pages. They have the click to call number up top, making it easy for the customers. They have their accolades, but they really don't have any information. So these guys should be super easy for you guys to beat. Um, they list their service areas, but they don't have service area pages either. So they're missing the boat all over the place here. So in order to beat these guys for your water damage, you just have to have better content, more content than they have, and focus on those keywords. And then you need to support your website with SEO, because without that, you're not going to be found online. So if we look here, you have a score of 8 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which isn't terrible. But this score comes for your backlinks and referring domains. You do need a lot of these. You need more than your competitors, but not all are created equal. This is like a popularity contest with Google. So you need to make sure the links you're using are related to your industry so that it gives you more authority and helps you to rank. And making sure that they are do follow links. If we look here, you only have 18 that are do follow. And because Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, that means you only have 18 links doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for over 100 keywords, but you're only getting 54 people on average to your website. So if we look at your keywords real quick, you do have a handful of keywords on the first page of Google, which is good. Mostly they're either your brand or waterproofing, which is good. It's good that you are ranking some of your local keywords, but you're missing all of your other services. So you're missing out on a ton of potential customers. And if you also look, because you're not using exact match keywords, all of your keywords are pretty much done the same way. People don't all search the same way. So if you use only one type of keywords, you're missing out on all the other searches, all the other potential customers. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 9 with 571 backlinks, 146 referring domains. Of that, 109 are do follow. So you do need to beat their 109 in quantity and quality. They've been indexed for over 100 keywords, and they're getting over 110 people to their website every month. So again, it just shows how important optimizing is so you can drive traffic. And they're not even fully optimized. They're missing the boat on a lot of areas. So they're missing out on a ton of traffic as well. So these guys are definitely beatable. And the last part of this is your Google My Business section or Google Maps. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 here because 30% of people search here and don't go anywhere else. So when you're not in the top 3, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there are several factors, including your website performance. But the biggest factor is something called citations. And that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you definitely need a lot more of those citations. Now, if you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 in your service area for all of your services. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really love your feedback. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.